For millions of older adults across the United States, mornings are more than just a routine. They're an opportunity to make small choices that have big impacts on heart health. After the age of 60, the body doesn't respond to food the way it used to. Metabolism slows down, cholesterol becomes harder to manage, and the heart begins to feel the strain of years gone by. But the good news is, one of the most effective ways to support cardiovascular health starts with something as simple as your breakfast plate. Today, we're diving into 5 fiber-rich breakfasts that don't just satisfy your appetite, they actively help lower cholesterol and ease the workload on your heart. These aren't complicated recipes or trendy superfoods you've never heard of. They're practical, delicious, and most importantly, backed by science. Whether you're managing high cholesterol, dealing with high blood pressure, or simply trying to age well and feel energized, adding the right kind of fiber to your morning meal can make a world of difference. Why does fiber matter so much? Soluble fiber, in particular, acts like a sponge in your digestive tract, trapping excess cholesterol and carrying it out of the body before it can build up in your arteries. It also helps regulate blood sugar, supports digestive health, and promotes a feeling of fullness that can prevent overeating later in the day. For older adults who often face challenges like irregular digestion or cholesterol imbalance, a breakfast rich in fiber can be one of the most powerful tools for daily heart support. And let's not forget, fiber-rich breakfasts are gentle on the body. Unlike processed foods that spike blood sugar and leave you feeling sluggish, these meals are designed to work with your body, not against it. They reduce the strain on your cardiovascular system, help keep your energy steady, and promote healthier arteries with every bite. So, if you're ready to make mornings your most heart-supportive time of day, stay with us. We're about to explore 5 nourishing, fiber-packed breakfasts that support cholesterol control, ease your heart's workload, and help you feel good from the inside out, one bite at a time. 1. Warm oatmeal with ground flaxseed and sliced apples. A classic breakfast that fights cholesterol naturally. There's a reason why oatmeal has stood the test of time as a heart-healthy breakfast. For older adults, especially those concerned about cholesterol, a warm bowl of oatmeal topped with fiber-rich ingredients like ground flaxseed and fresh apple slices is more than just comforting. It's therapeutic. This simple morning meal contains soluble fiber in abundance, particularly a type called beta-glucan, which helps trap LDL cholesterol in the digestive tract and remove it from the body before it can be absorbed into the bloodstream. When prepared properly, oatmeal is one of the easiest and most effective fiber-rich breakfasts to lower cholesterol and ease heart workload. 1 cup of cooked oats provides about 4 grams of soluble fiber, which is already a significant step toward the 5 to 10 grams recommended daily for cholesterol-lowering effects. Add in a tablespoon of ground flaxseed and you boost the total fiber, while also getting a heart-friendly dose of omega-3 fatty acids, known to reduce inflammation and support arterial health. Topping the bowl with sliced apples adds pectin, another form of soluble fiber, and brings in natural sweetness without the need for added sugar. But beyond the science, this breakfast also supports the daily rhythm of older adults who need dependable, digestible energy that won't spike blood sugar or leave them feeling heavy. Oats release energy slowly, keeping you full longer and helping you avoid mid-morning energy crashes that often lead to unhealthy snacking. Take, for instance, Eugene Mallory, a 72-year-old retired librarian living in Flagstaff, Arizona. After years of borderline high cholesterol and occasional heart palpitations, Eugene decided to overhaul his breakfast routine. He replaced his usual buttered toast and sausage with a heart-healthy bowl of oatmeal, prepared with almond milk, topped with flaxseed, and a diced Granny Smith apple. Within 6 months, his LDL cholesterol dropped by 22 points. But more importantly, Eugene said he felt sharper in the mornings, had fewer digestive issues, and found it easier to walk his dog uphill, something he used to avoid. What made the biggest difference, Eugene noted, was how satisfying the breakfast was. It didn't leave him sluggish or stuffed, and it became a ritual, something he looked forward to preparing each morning. He even experimented with seasonal fruits like pears and berries to keep things interesting while maintaining the same fiber-rich base. This kind of breakfast is incredibly easy to prepare, even for those with limited kitchen skills. You can make it on the stovetop or microwave, with rolled oats or steel-cut oats depending on your texture preference. The key is to skip the instant packets loaded with sugar and artificial flavoring. Opt for plain oats and flavor it yourself with cinnamon, nutmeg, or a drizzle of honey if needed. For those who want to take it a step further, consider soaking oats overnight in water or milk. This method, known as overnight oats, can be easier on digestion and ready to eat first thing in the morning. Just add the flaxseed and apples right before eating to keep the texture fresh. If you're looking for a breakfast that checks every box, easy, affordable, delicious, and clinically proven to support heart health, this oatmeal combination is a powerful place to start. With every spoonful, you're not just eating, you're nourishing your arteries, regulating your cholesterol, and starting your day with intention and care. 2. Chia Seed Yogurt Parfait with Berries and Almonds, a refreshing, high-fiber start for heart-conscious seniors. If you're not a fan of hot breakfasts or simply prefer something lighter and cooler to begin your day, the Chia Seed Yogurt Parfait is a refreshing option that delivers a powerful punch of heart-friendly fiber. This fiber-rich breakfast combines 3 cholesterol-lowering heroes into one delicious glass: chia seeds, fresh berries, and plain yogurt. Together, they support digestion, reduce bad cholesterol, and offer steady energy without putting stress on your heart. Chia seeds are small, but they're mighty. Just 2 tablespoons contain nearly 10 grams of fiber, most of which is soluble. When soaked, they form a gel-like texture that helps sweep cholesterol from your bloodstream, easing the workload on your heart and improving overall cardiovascular function. Unlike heavier breakfasts, a chia-based parfait is light on the stomach, yet incredibly filling due to the water-absorbing nature of the seeds. When combined with plain, low-fat Greek yogurt, you not only get additional protein to support muscle health in older adults, but also probiotics that can improve gut health, something more and more research is linking to heart disease prevention. Fresh berries like blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries add natural sweetness, antioxidants, and even more fiber, helping reduce oxidative stress on arterial walls. A sprinkle of chopped almonds brings crunch, heart-healthy fats, and added fiber for a balanced, cholesterol-friendly start to the day. Let's take a look at the story of Althea Kingston, a vibrant 79-year-old retired piano teacher from Savannah, Georgia. Althea had always been conscious about her health, but after a minor stroke 2 years ago, her cardiologist recommended she reduce her LDL cholesterol and include more plant-based fiber in her diet. Uninspired by the usual breakfast fare, Althea discovered the Chia Yogurt Parfait while browsing a senior wellness blog. She started making her version the night before, layering plain yogurt, a scoop of soaked chia seeds, a handful of mixed berries, and some chopped almonds in a mason jar. By morning, it was ready to eat, no cooking required. Althea says the parfait made her mornings more enjoyable, and within 4 months, her cholesterol numbers had improved significantly. Her LDL dropped by 17 points, and her HDL, the good cholesterol, went up by 6. More importantly, she felt satisfied and energized, which motivated her to take regular morning walks around the nearby Forsyth Park. Althea now shares her recipe with friends at her local church group, and many of them have adopted it as part of their own routines. What she loves most is how easy it is to customize. Some mornings, she uses strawberries, Other days she swaps in sliced kiwi or a drizzle of honey. The consistency of the Chia Parfait, however, never changes. It's become her daily heart health ritual. To make this at home, all you need is a spoon, a container, and a few wholesome ingredients. Soak 1 or 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in a half cup of milk or water overnight. In the morning, layer it with unsweetened Greek yogurt, a handful of fresh or frozen berries, and a few crushed almonds or walnuts. Keep the sugar low. If you need sweetness, go for a few slices of banana or a tiny bit of pure maple syrup. For older adults seeking a fiber-rich breakfast that lowers cholesterol, supports heart health, and takes minimal effort to prepare, the Chia Parfait is a true gem. It's cool, creamy, and packed with nutrients that keep your arteries clear and your energy levels steady, all while being gentle on your digestive system. And perhaps best of all, it turns breakfast into a moment of delight, rather than just another task on your to-do list. Number 3. Whole grain toast with avocado and white bean mash, a savory powerhouse for cholesterol control and heart strength. For seniors looking to break away from sweet breakfast options and lean into something savory and satisfying, whole grain toast topped with creamy avocado and a fiber-rich white bean mash is a game-changing morning choice. It's simple, hearty, and packed with plant-based fiber, heart-healthy fats, and potassium, all of which contribute to lowering cholesterol and easing the workload on your heart. The base of this breakfast is whole grain bread, which is significantly richer in fiber than white or refined breads. A single slice of dense 100% whole grain toast can contain up to 4 grams of dietary fiber, most of it in the insoluble form that keeps your digestive system moving smoothly. But when paired with soluble fiber, like that found in white beans, you get the full spectrum of cholesterol-lowering support. Soluble fiber binds with excess LDL cholesterol and pulls it out of the body, while insoluble fiber promotes bowel regularity and overall gut health. Next comes the white bean mash, a soft, flavorful spread made from cooked cannellini or navy beans blended with olive oil, garlic, and a pinch of lemon. Just half a cup of these beans delivers over 6 grams of fiber and plenty of plant-based protein to help older adults maintain muscle mass while reducing their intake of animal fats. Blending the beans into a spread makes them easier to digest and perfect for those who may struggle with chewing or prefer softer foods in the morning. Topping it all off is a few slices of ripe avocado, rich in monounsaturated fats that not only lower LDL cholesterol, but also boost HDL, the protective cholesterol your heart needs to stay resilient. Avocados also contain fiber, magnesium, and potassium, which help regulate blood pressure and support smoother heart function throughout the day. To see how impactful this breakfast can be, consider the case of 83-year-old Curtis Linwood from Eugene, Oregon. Curtis had been managing high cholesterol for over a decade and was recently advised by his physician to reduce his intake of eggs and processed meats. He wanted a savory breakfast but struggled to find one that wasn't heavy in saturated fat. That's when his granddaughter, a registered dietitian, introduced him to the avocado and white bean toast. Curtis was skeptical at first. Beans for breakfast? But once he tried it, he was hooked. The creamy texture and rich flavor satisfied his appetite, and he began preparing it 3 to 4 mornings a week. Over 6 months, Curtis saw his LDL drop by 25 points and his systolic blood pressure lower by 12 points. Even more surprising to him, he found he didn't crave bacon or sausage anymore. The toast kept him full well into the late morning, and he felt lighter and more energetic during his daily walks through Skinner Butte Park. The beauty of this breakfast is its simplicity and versatility. You can mash the beans ahead of time and store them in the fridge for up to 3 days. In the morning, just toast your bread, spread the mash, and add sliced avocado on top. A sprinkle of black pepper, chili flakes, or even chopped cherry tomatoes can elevate the flavor while keeping everything heart healthy. For older adults seeking a fiber-rich breakfast that truly supports cardiovascular health, this toast offers the perfect balance of texture, flavor, and function. It helps lower cholesterol, provides lasting energy, and introduces more plant-based ingredients into your diet, all while being easy to chew, easy to prepare, and endlessly satisfying. 4. High-fiber smoothie with spinach, banana, oats, and psyllium husk. A drinkable breakfast that powers your heart without weighing you down. Not every senior wakes up with an appetite for a full plate of food. For some, digestion is slower in the morning, or medications may reduce hunger. That's where a high-fiber smoothie becomes an ideal breakfast. Light, convenient, and powerful. Made with the right blend of fiber-rich ingredients, a smoothie can lower cholesterol, support heart health, and ease your cardiovascular system into the day gently and effectively. This particular combination starts with a handful of spinach, rich in insoluble fiber, potassium, and antioxidants. Spinach has long been linked to lower blood pressure and improved arterial elasticity, both of which reduce the workload on your heart. Next comes half a banana, which offers natural sweetness, soluble fiber in the form of pectin, and a good dose of magnesium to calm blood vessels. But what takes this fiber-rich breakfast to the next level is the addition of rolled oats and psyllium husk. Rolled oats contribute soluble beta-glucan fiber, which binds to excess cholesterol and flushes it from your system. Psyllium husk, a natural plant-based supplement, is one of the most effective soluble fibers for lowering LDL cholesterol. Just 1 teaspoon can add up to 5 grams of cholesterol-fighting fiber without adding bulk or heaviness to your drink. To round out the smoothie, unsweetened almond milk makes a heart-healthy liquid base, while a few ice cubes add refreshment and volume. The final result? A creamy, satisfying smoothie that not only keeps you full for hours, but actively works to protect your arteries from plaque buildup and inflammation. Let's look at someone who made this smoothie part of their healing journey. 68-year-old Valerie Monroe from Spokane, Washington. After retiring from her job as a school counselor, Valerie began experiencing fatigue and mild chest tightness during her morning walks. Concerned, she visited her doctor and was surprised to learn her cholesterol was over 240, far above the recommended range for older adults. Rather than start on statins right away, Valerie asked if she could try lifestyle changes first. Her cardiologist agreed, but made it clear dietary fiber needed to become her priority. Valerie's granddaughter, who was studying nutrition, helped her create a simple routine. Wake up, drink a glass of water, and prepare a smoothie with spinach, banana, oats, and a teaspoon of psyllium husk. At first, Valerie was unsure. Would a drink keep her full? But to her surprise, she felt energized, regular, and light on her feet. After 8 weeks of drinking the smoothie 5 mornings a week, Valerie's follow-up blood work showed a 30-point drop in her LDL cholesterol, and her triglycerides had improved too. Her doctor was thrilled, and Valerie says she's now hooked. Not only on the results, but on the routine. She rotates in berries, cucumbers, or even flaxseed for variety, but the base of oats and psyllium remains the same. For older adults seeking a fiber-rich breakfast that's easy to prepare, gentle on the digestive system, and deeply supportive of heart health, this smoothie is a winning solution. It offers a simple way to load up on soluble fiber without needing to chew, cook, or sit down for a full meal. And for those with early signs of heart strain or cholesterol imbalance, it provides a calm, nourishing start to the day that truly lightens the load on the heart. 5. Bran muffins with walnuts and raisins. A classic high-fiber treat that supports heart health without sacrificing taste. Sometimes the best fiber-rich breakfast is the one that feels like a treat, but delivers big benefits behind the scenes. That's exactly what bran muffins can offer to older adults who want to lower cholesterol and support their heart without sacrificing flavor or comfort. When prepared with the right ingredients, a homemade bran muffin becomes a satisfying, heart-healthy choice that fits beautifully into a senior's morning routine. The star of this breakfast is wheat bran, a powerful source of insoluble fiber that helps move food through the digestive system and keeps you regular. While insoluble fiber doesn't directly lower cholesterol like soluble fiber does, it plays a crucial supporting role. A healthy digestive tract supports nutrient absorption and helps reduce the recirculation of cholesterol in the gut. But to truly target cholesterol reduction, we enrich the recipe with soluble fiber from other ingredients. Raisins, for example, provide not only sweetness but also pectin, a soluble fiber that binds to LDL cholesterol and helps escort it out of the body. Walnuts bring omega-3 fatty acids and plant sterols, both of which are known to lower LDL and reduce inflammation in the arteries. When you combine all three, bran, raisins, and walnuts, you get a delicious, nutrient-packed muffin that supports heart health with every bite. Let's visit the story of Marvin Delaney, a 75-year-old retired postman living in Bloomington, Indiana. After being told his cholesterol was creeping upward during his annual Medicare wellness check, Marvin decided to cut back on store-bought pastries and explore healthier homemade options. With help from a neighbor who loved to bake, he found a simple bran muffin recipe online and adapted it using almond milk, chopped walnuts, and a handful of raisins. He began baking a batch every Sunday, freezing them individually and reheating one each morning for breakfast with a cup of green tea. At first, it was just an experiment, but after 3 months, Marvin's LDL had dropped by 19 points, and his doctor praised him for making meaningful changes through diet alone. Marvin jokes that his cholesterol muffins are now a staple in his weekly routine, and even his grandkids ask for them when they visit. What makes this breakfast especially senior-friendly is its convenience. A batch of bran muffins can last all week, making it easy for older adults to stay consistent even on busy or low-energy mornings. They're portable, easy to chew, and customizable. Some seniors like to add a bit of grated apple, others mix in chia seeds for extra fiber. You can even bake them in mini muffin tins for portion control and variety. If you're considering adding bran muffins to your breakfast routine, keep a few tips in mind. Avoid store-bought versions loaded with sugar and hydrogenated oils. Instead, bake your own using whole wheat flour, minimal natural sweeteners like honey or mashed banana, and heart-healthy oils like olive or avocado oil. Add walnuts, raisins, and even a sprinkle of cinnamon for a flavorful, fiber-packed treat that feels indulgent but works overtime for your arteries. For older adults who want a fiber-rich breakfast that feels more like a warm hug than a health mandate, bran muffins offer the perfect balance. They help lower cholesterol, promote healthy digestion, and give your heart a gentle head start on the day without leaving you feeling deprived. And when shared with family, friends, or neighbors, they nourish more than just your body. They nourish community and connection too. As we've explored today, a healthy heart doesn't begin with medication or drastic diets. It starts with small, thoughtful choices made one morning at a time. For older adults across the United States and other English-speaking countries, these 5 fiber-rich breakfasts offer more than just nutrition. They offer peace of mind, steady energy, and most importantly, a daily opportunity to lower cholesterol and ease the burden on your hardworking heart. Whether you prefer a warm bowl of oatmeal, a chilled chia parfait, savory toast with avocado and beans, a vibrant high-fiber smoothie, or a homemade bran muffin that feels like a treat, each of these options is designed to support your cardiovascular system in gentle, natural, and delicious ways. They help reduce LDL cholesterol, improve digestion, and regulate blood sugar, all while fueling your body with fiber that works behind the scenes to keep your arteries clear and your heart strong. What's truly encouraging is that none of these fiber-rich breakfasts require fancy ingredients or complicated steps. They're simple, accessible, and easy to make part of your everyday life. And that's the secret to long-term heart health. Consistency. When you give your heart the support it needs every morning, you build strength, resilience, and a foundation for healthier aging. If you've been struggling to find breakfasts that are both enjoyable and effective, now you have 5 powerful options to rotate through your week. And remember, even small changes can lead to big results. As we've seen in the stories of Eugene, Althea, Curtis, Valerie, and Marvin, real seniors making real progress, there's no age limit on transformation. So tomorrow morning, take a moment to choose with intention. Pick the breakfast that not only satisfies your hunger, but also serves your heart. Because every bite of fiber is more than just food. It's a step toward lower cholesterol, lighter heart workload, and a longer, more vibrant life. If this video has inspired you to rethink your breakfast routine, let us know in the comments. Which of these fiber-rich breakfasts will you try first? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Active Healthcare, your partner in senior health, longevity, and joyful living. We'll see you in the next video. And until then, keep nourishing your heart, one breakfast at a time.